How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the Gameswell show, Subtrendy's video game talk show. I'm your host, Andrew, and today we have Emily and Thomas here to talk about some video games.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Good.
Yeah?
It's good.
Yeah.
Thomas, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah? The big 25?
It is, yes.
Excellent. So we're started off how we always started off. What have you guys been playing lately?
I have an update.
Oh, good.
I started playing The Last of Us last night.
Excellent.
For like 20 minutes, but I really liked it.
Good.
But that's like the only thing I've played since the last time we did this.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. Other than Pokemon Go.
Well, yeah.
Obvi.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Thomas, I'm assuming you were watching her play Last of Us.
I was.
Okay, how far did you get? Did you get to the point where it's sad?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I figured. I'm just making sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She got to the shift in time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So the 20 years later.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Thomas, what about you?
Same thing. Picked up The Last of Us on the Blitz sale the other day, and I've been playing it. I'm maybe an hour or two further than Emily right
Okay. So,
We
okay.
were out of town this weekend, so
Yeah.
I didn't get to play too many games.
Yeah. Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I'm glad you guys are experiencing it.
Oh, I played
That's really
one
cool.
round of Rocket League
Oh yeah.
over the weekend.
how'd that go?
Yeah, with my brother.
How do you think it went?
Awful, but hilarious.
I was just driving in circles, not doing anything. And it was-
To watch Emily drive more things, go check out Road Rage on the YouTube channel.
it's real good, bad.
Yeah, she plays Grand Theft Auto 5, and it's terrible and hilarious.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I did that. So.
cool.
Mhm.
Very good. Very
Yeah.
good.
What about you?
I'm on the last mission of Metal Gear Solid 5. The last one. And
How do you feel about that?
I wish it would have ended earlier than it did. It kind of drug itself out. The
It's
last few
dragging
missions.
on.
Yeah, the last few missions are kind of just like, can we just not right now?
Mhm.
So, but overall,
Sad.
I'm excited to get it done with. I've had since December, so I'm fine. It's been almost a year.
Yeah.
But anyway, Emily,
My topic?
yeah, do you have a topic for us?
Yeah, I do.
For those of you who don't know and haven't watched the show before, we each bring a random topic about video games to talk about, and yeah. So we're gonna start with Emily.
My topic tonight is, who are your video game crushes?
Okay.
Mine's Ezio.
That's understandable.
100%.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's Jessica's too.
And kind of like Desmond too, but it's for a weird reason. It's because Desmond looks exactly like Thomas.
Yes.
When I met Thomas in college.
When Thomas had short hair.
Yeah, he had short hair.
I told you guys this the other day, but I went back and watched an old video of ours, and you with short hair, and just it's fun. I never noticed how long it's gotten.
Yeah, it was only a couple months ago,
Yeah.
so it's weird.
Yeah, it was what, March. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine would two of mine would be Yennefer and Triss from Witcher, because they're cute, but I'm conflicted because Triss is not as good of a personality, but she's a redhead. I love redheads. Yennefer, attractive, and has a slightly better personality.
But her name's Yennefer.
Yeah, that's one thing too. So
That's different a Game of Thrones name.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jennifer,
almost
so,
a name.
It also might be a Nordic name. I don't know.
probably is. It's probably something like that. It's probably rooted in some sort of mythology
Yeah.
or ancient name.
I'm trying to think of if I have other ones.
Thomas, do you have any?
I would say maybe Miranda from Mass Effect.
That's fair.
I figured that's what you'd say.
yeah, it's the booty.
Oh yeah.
Ass Effect.
Ass Effect.
Or maybe Evie or Elise from Assassin's Creed.
Okay.
And Syndicate.
At first, I thought you said Edie, from Mass Effect. I was like, ooh.
It's not that weird.
No.
It's a little weird.
It's a little weird, but I wasn't expecting it. I think it was the big thing.
Yeah, Evie and Elise are both babes.
I don't know who Elise is.
She's a redhead. You would like her.
Probably.
Yeah.
What game is she in? Which one?
Unity.
Oh, that's why I don't know who she is.
Yeah.
I've only played 4 of the games. So.
You would enjoy her.
I'm sure I would. Evie, I would agree with. She's adorable.
Oh yeah.
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 She's also just a bad bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I like.
Oh,
bad
most
bitches.
definitely. She doesn't take any shit.
No.
What's weird is one of the covers of the comics shows her standing on top of the statue, and this just came out recently.
Mm.
And it has "kick me" or something written on the back of the statue, which is weird because you wouldn't expect her to do that. you know?
Yeah, that's
so I don't
weird.
know what's going on there.
That seems like more of a Jacob thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's very uncharacteristic.
Yeah.
Also going to throw out Mercy from Overwatch, who is also the person I play the most as in Overwatch. I think she's adorable. She's got short blonde hair, so I'm down. I like short hair.
Yes.
But yeah, it's hard. It's hard to think about it when you're not playing the game.
Yeah.
Because Mercy doesn't have any personality, like really any personality, because it's not a story game. But
there's a lot of characters where I'm like, almost, like I almost have a crush on you, but then they do something weird, that ruins it.
Yeah, or you're just like, nah, I'm good. Like it's like you grow out of it with the game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, games like so closely tread the uncanny valley that it's like it doesn't take much to be like, ugh.
Yeah. Like I'm creeped out by myself.
Yeah.
The new Tomb Raider, new Lara Croft is cute, and she's once again a bad bitch.
Yeah.
So she kicks ass and takes names.
She's pretty cool. You still have to play that.
I would say like Luigi from Mario.
Oh, between Mario and Luigi? Oh yeah, most definitely. Luigi's the way better brother. I don't care. I will fight anyone.
Wario.
Yeah, I never really understood Princess Peach. I never really got it.
She's like just like the only girl for a while, I think.
Yeah, I mean that's true. Samus.
Like, okay, here's the thing. Yeah, Samus. But like back on Princess Peach real fast. Yeah. Like Peach, I don't get. Luna, I weirdly kind of get.
It's the one with blue dress, blonde hair.
I think that's her name. Yeah.
The emo one. Yeah. Rosalina.
That's it, Rosalina.
Yeah, Luma. Yeah, Luma's a little star.
I weirded out a lot of people when I just said that.
Yeah.
This little like star munchkin like fat thing.
One time.
That's exactly what I meant.
I guess in the same vein of like video game crushes or relationships. One time I was playing Skyrim, and this is like on my third playthrough, and Thomas is like, that guy is such an idiot. Like, listen to him talk. Like, he is just like the dumbest person you could ever imagine. And I was like, that was my husband in the first game. I can't remember his name, but...
It's probably not important.
No. But I was like, I'm married. Yeah.
I married the dummy. The big old dum-dum.
Yeah. In real life, too.
Yeah. So tall. So tall.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I mean, like I said, like, it's hard to, like, think about this, like, on the fly.
Yeah.
A lot of people really
Sorry that I, like...
No, you're
surprised
fine.
you.
No, you're fine. A lot of people really like Elizabeth from BioShock Infinite. I don't get it. I don't understand.
It's the like giant anime eyes.
Yeah, probably. You're probably really right about that. You just like had a grimace.
Sorry,
like,
my wrist has been so sore, and I just did a thing, and I shouldn't have, but it just pain.
But yeah, I don't get Elizabeth. Like everybody freaks out about her. It's like, okay, she's neat, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Ezio's my Italian stallion.
Yeah. The assassin who mounts the world.
Sure, it's not Mario.
Mario's my Italian pony.
Jesus. All right. Well, is that all we have for video game crushes?
That was really weird because my brother-in-law's name is Mario, so that was a weird thing for me to say. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I did it to myself.
Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird.
Yeah.
It's already weird.
So is that all for video game crushes?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, Thomas. What do you got for us?
Okay. So, true or false?
Okay.
In computer class in grade school, middle school, whatever, there was like a plethora of like video games, supposedly educational, that you guys had access to. Correct?
True.
Yeah.
Okay. What was your like favorite one? What was your
I
go-to?
don't know.
Oh, I have two.
Yeah.
Okay. So one that I had. Okay. So when my family first got a computer, it came with a bunch of software, including a bunch of educational games. Which for me, who didn't have any money growing up, getting free games was awesome.
Yeah.
I was stoked. So the first thing I did when I got home is I installed all of them. Oregon Trail, Carmen Sandiego, like these were good. This were good games. But one of them in there, Zoombinis.
Oh yeah, Zoombinis.
You know what Zoombinis? Okay, Zoombinis is one of the best computer games of all time. I will fight to the death defending Zoombinis.
I feel like Zoombinis is like the Freemason sigil of like video game players. Like if you know about it, then like you instantly like someone who also knows about it.
I completely agree with that. Yes. So Emily, do you know what Zoombinis is?
No.
I'm gonna explain it to you. So you're essentially playing like this kind of like omnipotent god-esque creature.
Okay, so like everyday life for me.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And there's these little blueberry creatures called Zoombinis. And they are being kicked out of their homeland. I don't remember really what happened, but there's like 500 of them. They all look like, you can customize how they look, but you can take like batches of 20 of them and you have to transport them to their new homeworld.
Okay.
And you have to go through all these puzzles and challenges. And it's a lot of critical thinking, but it's so much fun because they look like little blueberries with like little shoes, and they have like spiky hair or like glasses.
That's what I imagined.
Yeah. So it's adorable. And one of the mini games is there's these 3 tree people.
I remember that.
Yeah. and they have a pizza machine, but they can't work it because like they can't reach the buttons or arms are too short or something. So you have to make them pizzas to get through. They don't tell you what they want on the pizza. You have to use deduction.
I want pizza
How
now.
high was the person who made this game? Like,
I don't know, but like one of my favorite, like one quote that sticks with me from a child was like, "Make me a pizza," and it was just like, it sounds so much like Little Shop of Horrors, like feed me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, he was like, you have to make these like 3 stoner ass tree people pizza. And then eventually, like as it gets harder, like you have to make them sundaes too. So there's more options, so like, they get pizza on a Sunday, which sounds awesome right now.
It sounds so good.
But yeah, like I love that game.
Pizza and a hot fudge sundae.
Mm.
I was like, yeah, my school totally had those, and I'm like, I don't remember a single one of them. But one of the options we could do in school was go online and play, like, to specific sites.
Yeah.
You know, they had, like, a list of websites that you could go to.
Oh, was this, like, at the dawn of, like, the internet? And, like,
Yeah.
you could go to a website and play a game?
We're like, firewalls didn't really exist yet.
Yeah. So
Those are
I
good
always
times.
went
There were some kids who
to...
did some stuff in my school.
It was
weird.
I always went to one that was all, like, candy themed.
That sounds about right.
So it was, like the brand that does, like, Lifesavers.
Okay.
And the Fruit Savers and, like, the Peach Rings and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I would play mini golf.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you were flash game, like browser game.
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever play, like, the Hangman games and stuff?
I guess so. I don't really remember it.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Bugdom was my other one.
I don't know about Bugdom.
Bugdom is also a game that makes it sound like whoever made it was high as hell. But you are a beetle, and it's essentially a reverse plot of A Bug's Life, where like I believe all the ants were the bad people, like they were fire ants. I want to say it's been a long while, but you are a bug and you have to traverse the wilderness to get back to your home and beat the fire ants. But like it was like a full 3D like platformer game.
Oh wow.
So, like, to me, I was like, we can play this at school, this is great! And I found it at, like, a GameStop one day when I was, like, 12. So, like, older, like, way older than I should have. I found it, and I was like, I need to play this because I never beat it. I bought it. And I let a friend borrow it, and I moved and never got it back, so I never beat it.
That sucks.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all.
I remember also playing, like, the Land Before Time PC game.
Oh, yeah.
And also,
nice.
like, a Five-Ball game. I remember the
American
Five-Ball
Tail?
game. Maybe. I remember he was on a toboggan and you had to steer him through the trees.
Oh, 5 was the best.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thomas, what about you?
Have you guys ever heard of Hollywood or Hollywood High?
No.
No.
Oh, they were so
Well,
cool.
I know what Hollywood is, but...
Well, no.
Never heard of
it's
Hollywood
it's
before.
So it was like, basically like a screenwriting game, sort of.
Okay.
And, like, you had characters, like all the different characters. You could like dress them up and stuff, put them on sets. And, like, you gave them stage directions by just, like, clicking and dragging along the timeline with them.
Okay.
And they had, like, emotions they could do. And there was, like, a text-to-speech kind of thing where you could give them lines and stuff.
Interesting.
So basically you can just manipulate these characters and make, like, movies with them.
Okay.
And it was really cool. Like, one of my friends, Tony,
Mm-hmm.
did one where he did, like, the first, like, 5 minutes of Planet of the Apes with it and stuff.
Wow.
Imagine my teacher, like, watching this and then, like, there's this awful text-to-speech program halfway through that's like, get your hands off me, you damn dirty ape. It was great, though. Like, and, yeah, it was just so much fun. There's just endless possibilities. And I've tried to find it online, but I don't even know if it works with current computers anymore.
Probably not.
Probably
It's
not.
super expensive.
That sounds like like if the Sims, like, movie expansion actually was, like, good and, like, well-developed.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was cool.
That sounds
really cool.
awesome. Which is funny because like we met in a screenwriting class,
Yeah, we did.
so that's full circle.
Where are your screenplays?
Shut up.
I don't know what happened to mine.
I already got yelled at by our old professor for not having mine done.
So that's a sore subject for you.
Yeah, because I had it like a week ago. But Carmen Sandiego, also a classic.
Yeah, there's like the Sim City.
Oregon Trail.
Sim City. I did that one, yeah.
There's always like the ebook games or whatever they're called, Living Book or whatever.
Yeah.
I actually never played Oregon Trail.
What?
Yeah.
You've never died of dysentery or like?
I don't think I played the original. I think I only played like Oregon Trail 2 and 3.
Yeah, I had like one of the updated ones. I've played the old DOS ones, Or I think
wow.
it might have been DOS. I don't know. I'm not on, like, my history of PC gaming is not very strong.
Right.
But, like, old, like, really basic, like, graphics stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, Oregon Trail was great.
It's pretty
I
fun.
hear people talk about it all the time. They're like, oh, nostalgia, Oregon Trail, ha 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 ha.
I mean, now it's not.
And I'm like, ha 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 ha.
Yeah, totally, friend of mine.
Yeah.
No, it's one of those games that, like, as a kid, it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It meant not doing actual work, so.
I would play it at home and just like I would go hunting all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Just like leave, just like I am the reason that blue North American buffalo almost went extinct. Basically.
Oh yeah, no, like you go and you hit every hunting spot, and
Yeah.
like you have like 600 pounds of meat in your wagon.
Yeah, and like you like killed like 12,000 pounds of meat.
Yeah.
And, like you take like 30 of it back with you.
Yeah, you have to leave the rest of it.
It was awful, but like
Yeah.
kind of accurate. Like,
Okay, did you ever what was your thought process on rivers? Did you always try to ford it, go around it, or wait for a ferry?
First of all, never go around it. Like,
Yeah, just wait.
what are you, a wimp?
Yeah.
Second of all, like, you just like plow right on through.
Yeah. If you lose some meat, you've got plenty more.
Yeah,
So-
just go hunting again.
Yeah.
Like, as long as I don't lose bullets.
Yeah. Or like an ox.
Right. Well,
That's always fun.
yeah.
Or like a wheel.
Always have a little.
Oh,
tinny
did you
go
say a
in the
weedle?
platform.
No, a wheel.
Oh.
Like one of your wheels on your wagon would break, and you just
Right.
kind of screwed for a few days until you fixed it. Oh, what a terrible game.
Sounds like quite the hardship game.
It was to actually get to Oregon was a big accomplishment in elementary school.
Oh yeah.
Like not a lot of kids did it,
Hmm.
especially with like your party intact. Because sometimes you show up with like one dude left, and he's watched all his friends and family die with him on this journey.
Actually, like senior year in high school, I downloaded it for my phone,
Oh yeah, I forget about
and
it.
I would take like me and the entire trombone section, make us a party, and send us out. And like, I would basically just play it like without making any decisions, just choosing the first possible thing, and just see like in which order we die.
Yeah,
And like, it was like so much fun, but like, oh man, we did not like. I was first chair, and I should have been like leading our section, and I just like led us down this like road of us not paying attention at all, like all of us together, seeing who would die first.
that's hilarious. Good job, Thomas.
Yeah.
Way to be-
Such a leader.
All right, final topic.
Yes.
Favorite/best console of all time. And I'm going to throw out a rule here. PC does not count because it has been around for so long, and I feel like it's just cheating.
Suck it, David.
Whoa! No, like I respect PCs, but like I don't think it would count for this.
Okay.
Just because it hasn't seen generations as much. They're just kind of constantly evolving. So
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of cheating.
I would say mine would be Nintendo 64.
Okay.
Just because, like, I really like the 360 a lot, too. I just feel like it was a pretty solid console. But N64 to me, like, God, it's probably about 10 or 20 years now, right? It's been out.
Close, yeah.
And I still wish mine, like, still worked.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to play some of those games.
I like how you say the Xbox is a solid console, and you're the one who beat it to death with an axe.
Well, that one.
A flail.
A flail,
Can I point out that, like, I cut myself pretty bad
That is
while
true.
beating it with the death of an axe, and I still didn't get to that hard drive. So
No.
I think that my comment stands pretty solid indeed.
It's true. It's true. Emily?
Check out our
I
sorting video.
yeah. I I'm a new gamer.
Yeah.
So really the only things that I've had experience with are Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS4, and Wii.
Okay.
Out of those, I would say my favorite's probably the PS4. I just feel like it's more intuitive to me,
Mm-hmm.
and I just like it better.
Okay.
And I can't really explain why.
It's just a feel,
Yeah.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
You always complain about the controls, so that's interesting to me that you would say
Well, that's
that.
because I had switched over
You're
so
so used to the
recently. Yeah.
360.
Like, I was so used to the 360, and then when I switched over, I was like, this is bananas bullshit. Like, yeah. So, but now it's like I don't really care that much.
Okay.
Okay. Mine is hard. Mine's a two-way tie
Oh, yeah?
between PlayStation 1 and
I
PlayStation
feel like
2.
that's cheating.
Well, because like the PlayStation 1 was my first console. So kind of similar to you, Thomas, where like the N64 so will always hold a special place in your heart. It was your first console,
So,
right?
I'm sure that nostalgia has a lot to do with
Yeah.
it.
But also, like, the PlayStation has some of the best RPGs of all time. And some of my favorite games of all time, including, like, Final Fantasy IX, the Crash Bandicoot series, the Spyro series, like, the original ones, at least. And then PS2 also had a lot of great RPGs, but also, like, really broke open, like, to me, like, what video games could do. For example, like, Kingdom Hearts and, like, having 3D stuff and really, like, it just had a lot going on for it. And it lasted a really long time. They just stopped making PlayStation 2 games like a couple of years ago.
Right, yeah.
Which is insane. It was like a FIFA game or something. Some soccer game. So yeah, like either one of those. I'd probably go with PlayStation 1 just because it was my baby for so long. Like that was my pride and joy for so long as a kid, having a PlayStation 1. But now I'm going to add on to this because this didn't last as long as I thought it would. What game from your console like sticks out the most to you? I'm mostly interested to hear this from Thomas because the N64 has so many great games that I'm really interested to see which one really like stands out to you the most.
The first two that popped into my head were actually Super Smash Brothers, the original, which is just by far, in my opinion, still the best in the series.
Okay.
I just have so much fun with that game, and I'm way better at it than every other game in the series.
That tends to help you have better opinions of it.
Right. Mario Kart 64.
Okay.
Once again, I got a lot of play with it, played with my friends a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But the one that really, I think, epitomizes the N64 to me is Super Mario 64.
I would completely agree with you.
I got it bundled with the N64 when I bought it. I played the heck out of it. Like, probably I put more hours into that game than almost any other game. Certainly any other game in the N64. So.
Oh, there's so many secrets and mysteries in that game, and just as a kid, it's still a very difficult game.
Oh yeah.
At least for me, I'm terrible at it. Even though I love 3D platformers, it makes no sense why I'm so bad at that game. But no, I completely agree with you that Mario 64 is probably the definitive Nintendo 64 game. So, Emily?
I chose PlayStation 4.
Yes.
I'm gonna say Flower.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That sounds right.
Just because I think it was one of the first things. Was it the first thing that we played on the PS4?
It might have been. I think because like we bought the PS4, we didn't get any games for it.
Yeah.
We got like the DC Universe
Yeah.
game for a while. But I think Flower was the first you played.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
that makes sense.
And it's so unique and interesting.
Yeah.
And it was like free. Was it free or just like a couple bucks?
Like $5.
Yeah, it's not an expensive game.
So we were like, oh, let's just do this. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Flower.
I think that's also a very solid choice.
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation 1, it's gotta be Final Fantasy 9, like without a doubt.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite game of all time. I love that game way more than I should. It is to me just one of the best made games ever. So,
what about it makes it stick out more?
I loved it. It was the first Final Fantasy I played. So I mean, once again, kind of biased in that aspect because I know a lot of people say like their first Final Fantasy is their favorite. So Jessica's was 7, hers will always be 7. The storytelling in it is absolutely amazing, and it was the first game I played with like a really in-depth story with a lot of plot lines and stuff going on, and the combat system was fun. Just the world was huge. It was the closest thing I had ever had to an open world game. Mm-hmm. And I also used to play it with my buddy Russ, who made our opening. And that's his favorite one, if not his favorite game of all time as well. Nice. Because I showed it to him and I was like, "You've got to check this out." And he was always a Nintendo person, and we just binged that game. Like we each had our own file, and even if like we had already watched the other person do it, we'd still just like watch each other go back and forth. And so like we essentially played through the game twice each.
That's hilarious.
And it's one of the games my sister actually got into too. So like I actually watched it for a third time when I watched her play it. Mm-hmm. And that's probably her favorite game as well because she put like close to 100 hours into it.
Wow.
And on a PlayStation 1, like putting 100 hours into a game is not common because the games just weren't that big. Mm-hmm. But yeah, she destroyed that game. And I have so many fond memories of just sitting at home and just playing that and just diving headfirst into it. And I still don't know everything about that game. There's so much I just haven't done.
It's wild.
It's awesome.
And I tweeted about this a while ago when they announced the BioShock collection, but I was like, I wore my BioShock shirt today. This collection gets announced. I gotta get a Final Fantasy 9 shirt and just wear it constantly. So they finally
never take it off.
Yeah, so
in the shower, like
like they're sitting here doing, we're gonna do a remake of Final Fantasy 12. No, stop. Make 9. Shut up.
boom. You ended that on a really mean note.
I'm mad.
You were like gushing for a while, like, it's so amazing and it's awesome. And then like, no, you suck.
Get your act together, Square Enix.
Go to hell.
No, they're honestly, well, they used to be one of my favorite developers just because I love the Final Fantasy games so much, and like Chrono Trigger and stuff like that. So yeah, they did Super Mario RPG too. Yeah, Super Nintendo.
Oh, really?
Like forever ago, yeah. But yeah, now that I've done my monologue on why Final Fantasy IX is one of the greatest games ever made, I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
I think we're good.
A little bit shorter episode.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe here on YouTube. Go over to the Facebook, give us a like over there. Check out the website. We've got really great articles that are coming out every day. Jessica did a great job designing it. It looks fantastic. We've got reviews coming out. Speaking of reviews, though, next week we will not have a normal Gameswell show. I'll be doing my I Am Setsuna review. So expect that around next Thursday or Friday. Hopefully I can finish. I'm giving myself a little leeway here so I can finish it.
When did it come out?
It came out Tuesday of this week, but I'm not picking up till Friday because payday. And then we're gonna be gone all weekend, so I'm giving myself a little bit of wiggle room as far as finishing it.
There you go.
So yeah, Thursday or Friday next week. I Am Setsuna review. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Go check out some of the other videos, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
So now I have to figure out where I'm going. Oh God.
Brake when you turn.
I don't know how to brake.
Right trigger.
I don't believe in
left
it.
Trigger, not right trigger. God, I'm telling you back.
I'm telling
I'm telling you bad, girl. Oh no. Oh no.
What?
It sounds like a Pitbull song. I'm telling you bad, girl.
I'm telling you back, girl.
I'm Mr. Worldwide.
Here we go.
Oh
Here we
my
go.
God!
Here
What
we
did
go.
you just do?
Here we go. Okay, I got this.